So we're Lap-Sao. Yeah, because right, Lap-Sao is most people tend to do Lan-Sao.
Oh,
Okay, when they should be doing Bong-Sao. Okay, a couple of things is just being lazy or not paying attention. Okay, the reason Bong-Sao is so important because you see,
okay.
you can roll over and use this joint to control an arm. Okay, so for those people who don't practice with joint concept in mind, the nuance of movements tends to get lost. But we're thinking about joints all the time. Eventually, it becomes a habit. Okay, because when you throw a punch, you are not just throwing the hand, but the elbow goes with it. Because the elbow is what drives the punch. See, not the hand leading the elbow, but it's the other way around. If you're only using two joints, eventually you can have 3 joints, or 4, and 5, or 6 joints. But right now, when you punch, the hand is being projected out by the elbow. Right, so it comes from the elbow, gives you more power. So the hand does not lead the elbow. The elbow pushes the hand out. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, you constantly do it. Right. Okay, make sure you strike. Unless you're striking horizontal, your elbow should be down. Okay. So you have 2 primary positions: elbow up, elbow down, and elbow up. Okay, so when you do this, you either use the horizontal punch or the vertical punch. Right?
Yes.
For this drill, we're using vertical punch. Right. You can really see how the arm of the hand is being projected out by the elbow. Right. So especially important in this drill to do your bounce correctly. What happened to your Lap-Sao?
Oh,
Okay. The minute your hand is free, you have to go to the Lap-Sao. Okay. So that's another thing. Boom! Right there. There. There needs to be a habit immediately because you're ready. Right? Right? Oh, what's your Lap-Sao? No. Don't think about grabbing.
Oh.
Grabbing is second.
Okay.
You have to do Lap-Sao first. Okay? The Lap-Sao, then grab. I'm not thinking grabbing you. No. I'm thinking defend first by using Lap-Sao, then grab. Yes. And the Lap-Sao cannot be too low. See that?
Okay.
See? Lap-Sao is right by the elbow. See?
Okay.
Okay? Elbow. Okay. So when the elbow is down, it's here. When the elbow is up, it's here. Here is incorrect. Okay? Yes. Immediately it comes up right away. Yes. Yes. Because if it's down here, you have to reach up. Right. Right here. See right here so I can grab. See right there. Boom. Right here. See? Yeah? Too low. Yes. Yes. And now you do the changes, okay? Start from re-grab, Tan-Sao, Pak-Sao, controlling the my Wu-Sao and controlling my Bong-Sao. The first change is based on your Bong-Sao. The second change is also based on your Bong-Sao. The third change is based on Pak-Sao. fourth is based on striking hand. Fourth and fifth. Okay, so I'm gonna, you can see it, okay? First one, Lap-Sao, my Lap-Sao, see that? Regrab. Lap-Sao, regrab. Second change, Lap-Sao. Lap-Sao, Lap-Sao. So the first and the second are based on Lap-Sao. The best way is to remember what arm position was I in when I do Lap-Sao. Lap-Sao, there you go, okay? So whenever you Lap-Sao, you can regrab. Right, okay? Now, stop. Stop here, right here. When you're Lap-Sao, you can also do Tan-Sao change. That's it. Oh, you forgot. Yeah. And this happens to everybody.
Okay.
It's called, in poker, they call it tap. I mean, when you're about to change,
You see it.
His hand's down here, he's getting ready to do something. You don't want him to show him your towel. So business as usual until you're ready to go. See, I'm still here. See, until I'm ready to go. So I don't go, it's coming, right? Yeah, but that's the towel, okay? All right, so let me know what's coming up.
This is gonna be a problem all day.
Yeah, just because I don't move? Yes, that's right. It needs to be that habit of whenever your first line of defense is compromised, second line of defense needs to be there. Yes. You can't afford, yeah. Because, look this way, right? You grab and you strike. Oh, see? I'm always there because I'm ready rather than
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, so we need to, there, see the hands right up there. Oh, no, down here. So be very vigilant as you just keep looking at the wusang if it's there. Yes, whether I strike or not, it needs to be there. Oh, too low. Yes, that's a good height. Not too low, see, because you're getting ready to do something. Too low. Yes. Too low. Because you're getting ready to do something. Too low. Your mind is on step 2 already, but you forgot about step 1.
Move first. I'll set it up.
Right. Yes. Very unexpected. What? No. Too low. Too low. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'd rather you pause a little bit than rush into it. Okay, so that Tan-Sao needs to be sideways. Okay? Right. Because application is this. Okay? That's one. Another one will be like this. The way I look at Wing Chun is the way I look at movements. It's my previous movement. What does that one lead me to? I gotta have plan B, plan C, and plan Z, all the way to plan Z. I don't say, okay, I'm done with this, regroup. You continue seeing what's available. So let's look at this one. Right? From here, Lap-Sao, pan, right? See, it's right there. Yeah?
Yes.
What happens here? Ready? Right here. So this is, yeah, so eventually it becomes like this. 1, 2.
It's advanced.
It's not advanced, no. Advanced is knowing the basics so well. You're able to come up with new spins. I know all the basics. And you know all the
What you
basics,
mean?
but I know the basics slightly more in depth than you.
Yes.
Well, because I've been kind of thinking about.
No, I'll get there. I know I'll get there.
Of course, yeah. But what really helped me is when I do this movement, what does this movement lead to?
The next, keep going to the next.
Right, right, yeah. So, you know, okay, here, I'm up, down. When I'm here, what do I see? What do I see? See, I see this.
Yeah.
See that? I see this. Oh, I just have to go like this. Then I'm good. Okay? Again, yin and yang. My palm is up, my palm is down. Lap-Sao is the precursor to Shizan. So it's half speaking, half non-speaking. So when I'm speaking with you, what gives me the advantage is to be able to control the limbs. If I can control your limbs, I control the weapons. If I control the weapons, then I'm walking into no man's land. It's like you're trying to shoot a basket, there's nobody guarding the basket. You just walk right in, just stunk, right? Same thing, I want to make sure nothing's protecting my target, right? So from here, there's right there, so I can see both arms, yeah. So all I do is Tan-Sao and Fo-Sao.
Okay.
A lot of people say this is not a Fo-Sao. Okay, this is a Fo-Sao. It's called crouching hand. Okay, that's the name translation called crouching hand. But I don't pay attention to names because if we're stuck on the names, then the names limit the applications because then the names are have already defined the outcome. They can no longer be anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And I just look at it, it's a name, but it's just a name. It does not define what I do. So you can use one movement, and that's why there's a saying, one movement, 1,000 applications.
Yeah. Just keep
It
going.
depends on what you want to do with that movement.
Just keep going.
Right? So in this case, Fo-Sao becomes a control. Right? Okay? But Fo-Sao, okay, you can see if I do right here, right? So that's a combination of application number.
Was that part of the changes?
4.
No. The Fo-Sao?
Okay, now watch. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right? So after I struck, right? And I turn here, okay?
That's the change.
That's the 4th change,
Yeah.
right? So as soon as I struck, I go, oh, struck.
You just
I just
out of sequence or something.
the change turned into an application now.
Yeah.
Okay, you
That's what
see
I was
how?
trying to get.
Yeah, so
It don't have to be in order. You can use it whenever.
no, that's just the movement, just a tool. What you do with that particular tool is up to you.
Okay.
You can turn that into a hammer. It is a hammer. You want to use that as a spade, and it becomes a spade.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the conceptual learning and application, applying. Okay. All right. So this is just to show you how important it is to know the basics. This is right because eventually you're only using basics when you fight. Okay. So here's an example of using 2 and 4. 2.
2 and 4.
Right? Okay, let me show you 2 by itself. 2 by itself. Alright, let me show you how to do 4 by itself. Okay, strike, control. Strike, control. Strike, control. Okay, so now combine the 2 and the 4, Number 2 is the Lap-Sao change. Number 4 is you're controlling your partner's Lap-Sao.
It takes a while to get good. Sticky.
Yes.
Yeah.
That just takes time. There's no shortcut for sensitivity training. You know. So Lap-Sao is the beginning of Qi-Sao. Okay. All right. So over time, you're going to see how they all connect. 1 is regrab. 2 is Lap-Sao change. 3 is Lap-Sao change. 4 is controlling his Lap-Sao. 5 is controlling his Bang-Sao.
Yeah, that's changed.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So now you will be doing the first one. Switch between the first and second, but make sure every time you go through a cycle, your Lap-Sao is right there where it's supposed to be. Okay. So you change. Hide. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Very good. Okay. So the next one is by itself. Okay. So you have 5.
Yes.
The first 2 are related. The last 2 are related. The middle one is by itself. You'll see. After he strikes, okay, you slap the hand which just struck.
Bang-Sao change. Oh.
There. Okay, so now you want to do it, okay? But your trigger is my striking hand. As soon as I finish striking, that's the time. Okay? So every time I strike, it's an opportunity. Okay? So do that repeatedly. Okay? Now, Lap-Sao. Now. Okay? Now, look for that trigger yourself. The drill is, after you slap, you strike with the same side. Strike. Yes. Make sure your striking is proper rather than sloppy. You see, yes. No, you need to go into strike rather than defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like this. Okay.
It's hard to find the trigger. I'm not concentrating.
Your trigger is my strike. Every time I strike, that's your trigger.
Oh, I'm thinking that we're talking about the other triggers where.
No, remember I said every time I strike and I trigger. Every time I strike. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump forward a little bit to show you the application. Here's the provided one. So, we're in the left fighting stance. Alright, back a little bit. Okay, you step in and throw a jab. Okay? Right, see? That's exactly what I just did.
Okay.
See? His striking hand is your trigger.
That's good application. Good.
Yeah. Same thing, you use your rear hand. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the application. Sometimes it's hard to see because only one arm is at work here. So it's kind of hard to see this thing. It just struck, right? Now imagine my arm is not there and you're striking. I'm still doing the same thing. Boom, boom. Right? Now, my arm is there. Same thing. Same thing. Oh no! This is repeating.
Okay.
This is repeating. Okay, let's do this drill. Okay. Alright, I wanna extend my arms to you, okay? Towards your center line. Your job is to inside match me, do the Lap-Sao and use the same arm to strike.
Okay. I got you.
Right. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Yeah. Okay, and don't forget that. It's exactly the same thing what you're about to do. Don't let the other arm cloud your vision.
Okay.
What am I doing? See, isn't that the same thing?
Same.
I'm attacking you and you slap the arm out of the way and you retaliate with the same hand. That's called repeating. Use the same limb twice. Okay, got it? Alright. Now look for the trigger, which is my strike. Okay? Right. Okay, now do randomly. Randomly. Don't forget your Lap-Sao. Yes. Good. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, this stands alone. It has nothing to do with the other. Okay. So, if you remember, in Lap-Sao drill, you have basically 3 hand positions. Bang-Sao, Wu-Sao, and striking hand, or Da-Sao. Bang-Sao, Wu-Sao, and striking hand, okay? Okay. Bang, Wu-Sao, and Da-Sao. Same thing. You look at yourself. Bang-Sao and Wu-Sao, and then striking hand, Da-Sao. Okay. So the 5 changes are based on these 3 arm positions. The first one is based on. First 2 is based on Bang-Sao. Second one is based on your Wu-Sao. The third one is based on your Da-Sao. Striking.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So the third one is based on your Wu-Sao. Why? When do you get into a Wu-Sao? When you're defending, it's because you're striking.
Yeah.
Right? When I finish striking, then you can use that Wu-Sao to. Yes. So be very aware of which hand position you're in. Right. Yes. Okay? Alright, let's go to the third one, the fourth one. The fourth one is based on your striking hand. Okay? So look. Striking. For you, striking. 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 Now watch, if I'm not gonna move, when you finish striking, if I don't move fast enough, you reach in and grab my Wu-Sao and strike. And now it depends on the position of my Wu-Sao. If my Wu-Sao is far away from you, you don't want to reach in.
Okay.
Because it's too far away.
Yes.
If the Wu-Sao is close to you, like this, yeah, then you reach in. See, that's too far away. That's why the 5th one comes in. If my Wu-Sao is too far away, then you tear this down by slapping it down and striking with the other hand. There's a reason why the third and the fourth are different. You use the same striking hand after the strike. Okay? So for example, I'm doing this, right? Okay, see? It's pretty close to me. I simply, but it's far, like if you do this, I do this. Then I'll do this. It all depends on the
Where
position. Yeah. Is this defensive hand close to me or far away from me? If it's close to me, I grab that defensive hand, which is the Wu-Sao. But if the Wu-Sao is far away from me, then I tear down his wrong side.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So let's do the number 4 first. Okay. Timing. Right? You gotta do it before I move on to the next one. That's a regrab. And also your strike is lousy. Your strike with the elbow lock. Okay. Yeah. Well, you cannot pay attention. You got every drill, every time you do it, has to be the last one to make it the best. Okay. See, from your not like this. It's not wrong, but it's not the drill. The drill is okay. See how yes, that's it. See how much more power you get from driving from the elbow rather than from the yes. Okay, good. Okay. Don't force it. By the way, you're doing regrab rather than. Yellow. Push up. Higher. Start right by your cheek. Yeah, that's too low. That's too high. By ear is too high. By your cheek. Okay. See, right by your cheek. Okay. Or close to your hand. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Good. I'm checking your Wu-Sao. Right. Good. Good. So the last one, the fifth one, speed. The minute you touch his arm, you pull it down. Right? So it's like I'm throwing a punch. Yeah? Boom. Okay? So they defend like this. There are only two ways for people to defend. They either push you away or they do this. Like this. They either crouch like this or they expand. See? You know, don't hurt me. Well, don't hurt me. There are only two ways for people who are not trained.
Yeah.
Okay? They either curl into a ball, curl into a ball, or they try to push you tap away. Okay? And that's when they curl up like this,
yeah.
you control the rear hand. Right, see like that?
Right. But if they do this, yes, you tear down the arm that's preventing you from entering. All right. Let's do the number 5. Yes. My arm is far away from you. My Lap-Sao is too far from you. Right?
It finally clicked.
The striking is
Sucks. Oh.
okay. So like this. See? I'd rather you do this. 1, 2. Okay. Right. Because when you do this, you forgot how to do this. Okay? Take your time. There's no rush. No. My arm is too far from me. Yeah. What kind of punch is that?
I was trying to
No, because, no, you need to go back to basic and do this. Train to do this.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna start doing that.
In the air. See?
Start right doing my chain punches.
Not this. It's not wrong if you want to do,
No.
you know, it's not wrong. We do that too. I'm just saying that right now we're doing this.
I'm gonna start right doing my exercises.
Right. Yeah, you know, again,
You'll see a difference next week.
again, it doesn't have to be 1,000 times. Just if you want to do 50 times, make sure each one is perfect.
Okay.
Rather than 2,000 lousy ones, you want to do 10 good ones. You know. Pay attention to your elbow. Okay? Alright. Okay, see? You see the way I do it? It looks like I'm gearing up to drop a big bomb. But I'm not, you see? I'm just learning how to do mechanics. But I don't actually put the power in there. See, this is the mechanics of it. Yeah. Right, it needs to come from the center line. You know, as far as you can get as possible. So when you go out, the elbow is in, rather than out like this. In. Because the advantage of having the elbow then is very, very structured. When your elbow is out, some of the power dissipates. Okay? There's nothing wrong to throw like this, but that's totally different. That's the opposite of this. If you do like in between, so you don't get a benefit of either one. You know, but either you want to do pure vertical or horizontal. Okay? It's true, you will see some people who practice Lap-Sao this way. They do back fist. Okay? There's nothing wrong, it's just application. Okay? Right? So if you don't have order, then it's chaos.
That's true.
So if people taught by doing backhand, then that becomes the only way to strike.
Yes.
What about other, you know?
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Whether I struck or not, this needs to be there. Yes. Yes. Good. All right. So you're going to start with doing the 5th change, which is controlling my Lap-Sao. Controlling my Lap-Sao after the strike. After the
My
strike.
shoulders, I got wide shoulders.
After the strike.
Okay.
No, my Lap-Sao. Right? If my Lap-Sao is too far from you, no need to reach. Because it's all about tearing down obstacles. So my elbow is, my Lap-Sao is between you and the target. So tear down the Lap-Sao. Okay? No, that's my Lap-Sao. This is my boss. Okay. Number 4 is try to catch my Lap-Sao, my Lap-Sao. That's number 4. This is number 5. We're doing number 5. Yes. It's okay. Good time. Yes.
Put it down, I'm doing it right.
Now you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Because I'm not
just slapping it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not allowing you to get my Lap-Sao. Okay, that slap doesn't have to be hard. It's just enough to lower the arm.
Lower the arm, okay.
Right. Because eventually, see so here. If I go here, then
Oh, okay. Like that verse. I'm doing it. I'm doing too much work.
yes, exactly. Yeah. Right. Yes. That's right. Make contact first. Right? Like, so step back a little bit. So we step in and throw a punch. Yes. Right? Once you make connection, which is when you make contact, which is Lap-Sao, you're sticking to him, and use that as an advantage.
Yeah, sure will.
Rather than, oh, well, hey, if I saw make contact, I'm gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it rather than, say.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay? So,
dangerous.
the bridging is such an advantage for Wing Chun fighters because, we don't need to go and swing. Because if I'm gonna do a hook, if you defend against that, I'm gonna make that contact and use that contact.
So how would you do that if you didn't throw a hook? And
Right. Okay.
you showed that last week.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, you can't.
Well, yeah, because hook is different from a straight punch.
Okay.
It's a circular and a linear.
Okay.
If I throw a linear, yeah. If I throw a linear, right? I'm gonna use a regrab, unless you use this hand.
It's a whole lot there. Future Friday.
Well, because this is psychology. Psychology, we humans evolved for so many hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years, from caveman dragging our knuckles on the ground until now. We have gone through so many evolutions. But one thing has not changed: is survival instincts. We instinctively try to save ourselves. So when you see something coming in to threaten your existence, you're going to defend against it. So if they raise to defend, that's my cue.
That's a trigger.
Exactly. That's called sticking. So when I throw hook, okay, there, I'm gonna stick. Right? Do it like, right? So you go, boom,
On the floor.
Good, because I throw this, right? As I'm doing this, I'm gonna throw something there. That's sticking, and this is what it's all about. What we're doing paved the way to have something like that.
So we're gonna work on sticking for a long time.
Sticking is one way to fight. Non-sticking, like boxing and karate, taekwondo, is non-sticking. Non-sticking can also be will also be the training. So either you stick or you run.
No running.
No, you run. You do run. I tell you what I meant. What I meant. Running is not sticking.
Oh.
That's all. It's not running this way, right? Okay. So if I do that, throw, see, that's a run.
Granted.
Yes, this is a stick. This is run. So I'm gonna be doing this. Sticking running. I'm gonna here and here. See, I ran. Not running away, but I stick while I run.
Different twist on that.
Right. So if I throw this hand out towards you, and you get defend, right? I can stick. I can also run. So I did this. 1, 2. I ran. Stick, sticking, running.
Wait a minute, I can see that. Okay.
I didn't stick with you, see? This will be sticking. Make contact, I stick. This is make contact, not sticking.
But you grabbed this thing with that. After you.
Well, because I don't want this hand to get me. Right? Because if I do this, and you can do this. No, watch.
Yeah.
Right? I go, 1. Oh, you just say, hey, there's no obstruction, you're just gonna go forward. Boom.
Yeah.
So I know that's gonna come. So I go,
Okay.
this is all training. This is all training systematically.
Well, you don't know the training unless you work with someone.
And also, a lot of this is my own contemplation, my research, my experiments. These are the outcomes of my experiments and my research.
No, I'm learning.
Well, because, okay, if you can have stick, you can not stick. And not sticking is not sticking fighting. Sticking fighting, not sticking fighting. So I just coined a phrase, you stick or you run. Right? Yeah. So it can go from right to left. Yeah. Or from left to right.
Yeah. Either or.
Eventually, that laid the foundation of future fighting. Because I know I do this, right? Okay, see that hand comes up, that's survival instinct. So boom. See, that's the research. By playing with my students. Okay, so I do this. Yeah, he's not gonna let me get in.
You're the master.
No, don't ever call me master. I'm still like
I'm
you.
just messing with you. I know how you are.
I am still growing on a daily basis. You know,
Yes.
every time I speak, I talk to someone about Wing Chun. My knowledge deepens because when I talk to someone,
Your plan is still growing. Like you said,
Oh,
plant
yeah.
the seed. So you already planted the seed. This is all I think about.
yeah.
Every day, all day is Wing Chun.
Mine
Just keep growing.
right now, I'm just a little like a young tree. I'm still.
I'm
you
just
know,
a seed. I
Yeah.
haven't even started.
And you're like a, like a little seedling. You know, but that's the greatest thing about this. It's not about I want to be a tree already. No, it's the process of growing branches and leaves. That's exciting.
Yeah, I want to be a strong tree, not a weak tree.
Exactly. It's deep roots.
Yes.
You know. Right. So I kind of got off subject a little bit.
That's
But
okay.
basically, it just means if you can do sticking fighting, you can do running fighting. And the best way is to do both at the same time. Stick and run. I think this is what Lap-Sao is all about. Sticking, running, sticking, running, sticking, running. All the time. So, Lap-Sao is a typical example of half stick, half run. This will be pure sticking.
Yeah.
See, this is sticking, this is running.
Okay. You without any.
Right, so
Applications.
one arm is sticking, the other arm is not sticking.
Okay.
Cheese out, double cheese out is pure sticking. Both arms are engaged.
Yes.
Okay, so don't rush. I'll call out which change you're doing. Okay. So let's start with regrab. Okay, and pay attention to your strikes and your Lap-Sao. Okay. Regrab. So until I say otherwise, you keep doing regrab.
You want to call it out or just
No,
do it?
until I say otherwise.
Oh,
You
okay.
keep doing regrab. Plans are changed. You give away. Continue doing plans are changed until I say otherwise. Okay, when you do plans are changed, you want to feel like you have control. Yeah. Yes.
See, that feels better.
Yeah, it's that stickiness. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, and your energy is a little bit forward, which is not wrong, but push sideways a little bit. Yes.
Oh,
Side.
okay.
Yeah.
Energy is going just
Right.
straight
So
up.
you were doing this, which is not wrong. Right now, I want you to just do this to the side.
No.
Side. That, rather than towards me.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Yes. Side. Yes. Yes, I feel like you're taking my arm that way. Right. Don't worry about slipping off. Very good. You want some water?
Sure.
Cold water. Very good. Okay,
Alright.
so remember, first two are based on, Bong
Bong
sound.
sound.
this is all from you, from your perspective. Okay. Third one. The third one. It's based on Lap-Sao. Good. Punches are better, okay? The fourth one is based on your striking hand. After you struck, you reach in, grab my Lap-Sao. So every time you struck, it's not your opportunity. That's a regrab. Yes. Uh-huh. Good. It's all right. Uh-huh. Fine. Good. Last one is Bong-Sao. So my Lap-Sao won't be available after you struck. Okay? Yes.
My anxiety is silly.
No, that's again proves my point on psychology. It's a harmless bug, but yet you use so much energy.
I have anxiety.
No. That's what everybody does.
Okay,
Everybody
natural
does.
reaction.
Yes, that's
Okay.
just because it's invading your private space,
Yes.
and you tend to overreact. That's the psychology we manipulate using, to our advantage. Okay, so you're gonna go in sequence 1, 2, 3, and 45. Okay? Make sure you do each side once. Okay? Each once. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful. Last one. Yes. That's it. That's it. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you did it all and do it very nicely.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, it just takes time, just takes practice. It's no shortcut.
No,
Which you do very well.
thank you, I appreciate that.
All right. Good.
Yes.
So we visited some basics tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going back to
Well,
tone up everything.
trust me.
Yes.
When you know, when my students
Uh-huh.
says to me,